Yep. How's it going, demigods? I am the Rob called Zeus, the reincarnated god who's trying to do a little better this time. How is everybody doing this Tuesday? Spooky Tuesday. How's it going, guys? Nah, not a Sayori. More of a Monica guy myself. That's not nothing different. That's about the usual. Howdy, Momo. Howdy, howdy. Hope you're having a good day. Today we are playing a little horror demo. Horror demo. Ugh, waste. A horror demo I've been wanting to try out called Habromania. A little bit inspired by Alice in Wonderland, as you can see. It's all hand drawn assets, like or most of the assets, especially the backgrounds are hand drawn. It's a really cool project that I wanted to check out here tonight. It probably won't be too terribly long because it's just a demo, but I know it does have alternate dialogue options. So I'm gonna go through it, how I normally would, trying to make the right choices, quote unquote. And then if it's still kind of short, we'll run back through it and make some not so good choices. But I know it's there's no sound. The music just stopped after a while, which is that kind of spooked me a little bit. But we gotta head on in. Yeah, oh, now we're falling. Still no sound on my end. So I guess the game's just silent here. Okay. Jesus. Uh, get up. It sounded like it hurt a lot. Hello. Ow. You just started, guys. You're so bad at timing that. You're not getting me that way. Let's see. Yeah. Uh, I guess I figured it didn't have any music, maybe, or something, but nope, it definitely has that. Uh, I'm just close to that. Dang, the ads got him. Alrighty. Ow. Oh, my head. Goodness. Did I fall from all the way up there? That's gotta be at least 100 meters. 1,000, actually. How am I not dead? I've landed on a tea table. It must have broken my fall. How peculiar. It's an odd place to have tea, isn't it? At the bottom of a hole. It's quite strange. Oh, good God, my head. Considering, the 1,000 meter fall, headache is it's pretty good outcome. I think I must have bashed it on the way down. Can't seem to remember how I got here. Well, usually when I can't remember how I've arrived somewhere, it's because I'm dreaming. So you must be dreaming again. Oh, I know. You're dreaming again. Mm. Though usually I wake up before I hit the ground. I've never stuck around after. Hmm, that's odd. Guess I should try to wake up. Slap self. Ouch. I thought I would play the animation. Hmm. Well, that didn't work. I suppose I should try again. Harder. Do I accept reality or slap harder? One more time. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Hmm? That's not working. Oh dear, I'm not dreaming, am I? And how did I get here? And where is here? And how am I still alive after such a very long fall? No, Alice, your head is just full of questions, isn't it? Interesting how she talks in third person. Also, it seems like her voice is the piano, like a kind of simish type thing. Come on now, let's try and unravel this. I suppose the first thing I should find out is where I am. I do remember how to walk at least, though on such wobbly knees. I love the animation style of this game. The art style in general, honestly. Nothing over here. That's the inventory. Okay. Oh, collectibles. Ooh, death in the human. Ah, okay. Interesting. What an odd place for a table. I wonder who set this up. A lot of this game is kind of explore the environment. 9 o'clock. Hmm. I don't think that's right. The clock must be broken. Also, who put a clock into the wall of a cave hole? So a lot of it's kind of exploring and trying to figure out the lore through clicking on stuff. I think I can see some light peeking from here. Though I'll shred myself to ribbons if I try to climb through all those thorns. Also, I will, I will be reading a lot. Hopefully, y'all won't get tired of my voice. Oh, you can also walk by clicking. But you can move with the keyboard directions too. Hmm, what's under here? Scissors, nice, nice. What a pretty pair of scissors. I mean, if you say so. I should like to keep them like. Well, I'm guessing that's how we're gonna get through here. Those nasty thorns. Perhaps I should check on my newly acquired shiny pair of scissors. Okay. Use. Ah, gotcha, gotcha. My shiny pairs of scissors. My shiny pair of scissors should make quick work of. There we are. Nicely done. Mhm. Pretty prickly little thing, aren't you? Oh, I guess I'm taking that. See, this game's gonna bug on my clickiness, my need to explore. Dang, my dog had a smoke before it was all over. Goodness, it's oh no. Well, that's the most horrifying thing I've ever seen. Oh dear. I don't do well with dead bodies, I'm afraid. Understandable. Poor skeleton, whatever happened to you? Did you get stuck here as well? You certainly look like you've been down here a while. I suppose that doesn't bode very well for me. What do you got, Miss Satchel? Is this your bag, Mr. Skeleton? Or Miss Skeleton, I should say. Either way, I suppose. I should quite like to take a peek inside of your bag if you don't mind. He has a very peculiar way of speaking. It's throwing me off, but I kind of like it. It's a book. No, a journal. Oh, were you a writer? I'm a bit snoopy, I'm afraid. I might give it a read. Oh, it's blank. Well, what's the point of an empty journal? Journals are meant to be written. If you won't use it, I will. I can use this to keep my head on straight, keep things sorted and organized. Oh, I do hope I remember things soon. Worst case, if someone finds my skeleton here, they'll at least know who I was. Aw, these are cute. Little doodles. Remember, my head hurts. Remember your past. Check out journal. What could I use this journal for? Open diary tab, open save tab. Find a way out. How on earth did I end up here? Okay. If you're reading this, I might be dead. In the bottom of a hole, and you found this near my decaying corpse. If so, hello, my name is Alice. I'm 19 years old, and that's just about all I can remember about myself at the moment. I've fallen quite a long way down, and I think I must have hit my head. Hopefully, no important bits are damaged, aside from the whole memory thing, which I suppose is an important bit, but I can worry about that after I've gotten out of here, wherever here is. Okay. And then it's the saving system. That's... It's not a bad picture, it's just the fact that her eyes are detailed here when they aren't anywhere else. Threw me off a little bit. Alright. The top hat and monocle. Why would I do that? Ooh, the paw print. What was that? You say I have a British accent when I read this. I kind of get that vibe, but I don't know. Were you married? That's a bit sad, being as you're dead. Your ring is so very shiny, though. I'm gonna leave it. I'll leave it with you then. I'm no thief. I would love some tea right now, actually. And be careful, you're gonna make me get up and go grab tea. If this wasn't literally the beginning of the stream, I might actually have gone to get some tea. You've seen better days. This necklace is real. It must be ridiculously expensive. Well, guess I am stealing things. She is very beautiful and very nude. I will leave now. If I find a good stopping point, I might, but I'll be fine. I have some water to hold me over. That's a bit ironic, isn't it? This is a really cute art style, though. I'm fucking with it heavy. What a pretty young lady. And what pretty flowers. I don't know who Hattie Hattie. You talking about Barrington? I know Barrington. It won't budge. Lady Justice. I'd hate to be at the business end of that axe. Why do they always make old people look so unpleasant? I've always found old women delightful. wonder if I have a mother. Well, obviously I know I have a mother. Everyone has a mother. But I mean in a more specific sense. I can't remember. Wait, I missed something. Going back. Radar alert. The photograph of a fountain. Where is... I'm gonna be so real with you. That is not what I saw. uh, that does look familiar, but not quite. Oh, Rat King. I think we know what I saw, but I'm not gonna point it out. Hold up. This game's gonna be bad for me, like going back, walking and backtracking on stuff. I feel like I did see that earlier. I don't. Oh, you know, it is what it is, right? I don't think it's back here. This lady did look kind of like the lady in the picture, though. I will keep going for now. This. Oh, it's one of those like water pulley systems. Some sort of bucket water elevator system. Not moving though, obviously. Apple. Rat. I'll have to get closer. This is the kind of basket I'd use to go picnicking with. What's it for? Let's see. What item might go here? Wicker basket. Perfect for picnic. White rose. Pretty and sharp and sweet. Just a gaudy costume jewelry, but it sparkles either way. Photograph of a fountain. Skeletal figure holding a water pitcher. Pours water into a girl's hand. How grim. It says we can combine certain things. I wonder... Oh, I did not mean to hit that. Huh. I was kind of wondering maybe you could trim it, but yes, indeed, I am alive. Howdy, DJ. Oh, might be able to use the scissors on that. Snip, snip. There you go. Crank that. Hey, we're having fun doing a little mystery solving here. Well, nothing happened. For some reason, I thought that would make it work. Look at this dude up here. Oh, okay. I just realized y'all can't see my cursor. The game has its own little, like, pointer. Surprised it doesn't let you see it. Hold up. See if I can make that visible. There we go. Look at this little guy up here. I don't know, what he's gonna do when I start moving that. There's a stream of light coming from above. It looks like a way out. Now, if I could just figure out how to get up there. Mm-mm-mm. This might work as a bridge if I'm strong enough to carry it. Huh. Actually a lot lighter than I thought. Alrighty. Water is supposed to flow through here, I think, but it's all dried up. We're gonna use this plank here. Look at that, a bridge. Very clever stuff, Alice. Now, just try not to fall off it. Got him. What's in here? Nothing? Normally something horrendous would have happened if I walked in. But we're fine so far. I'm not hungry at the moment, but this apple is too pretty to eat anyway. Okay. If there's anything else on this side, though. Maybe I'll need this later. Collecting a lot of stuff that I don't have any idea of. There's the like little logo of the company that made this game. What a miserable looking clown. Poor thing. I saw a little son over there. Poor doll, down here all by herself. Where's your mama, baby? Well, that's unpleasant. Why did I pick that up? Mercy, that's a lot of rubble. I could get crushed. This is gonna be me. This is gonna be one of those moments where either I'm thinking super out of the box or I'm overthinking, which I am prone to doing. Sorry looking abandoned baby doll. Here you go, Miss Statue. I found a baby for you. It was in the trash. Okay. You gotta give me props. That was big brain, right? It had to be. The symbol is glowing now. How very strange. Well, now that makes me think. She definitely wants the apple, right? Would you like this apple, ma'am? It's another one. Only one symbol left. And then, well, I actually don't know exactly what this is doing. But it's doing something. And that's better than nothing, I suppose. Okay. So there's a scale. Nude lady. Oh, but this is the only other one with a symbol, right? Unless those hearts. Let's see what else we got here. Maybe she wants a necklace. Why would I use the shiny necklace here? Okay, not that. I feel like he would be holding a mirror, maybe, or something. Does she want a flower? That didn't work. Let's put the white rose away. Hmm. Okay, okay. Uh, I think you might be thinking of Perseus, the story of Perseus, but there's a couple of retellings that do that. She gets turned into stone, and at least I'm pretty sure it's Perseus as far as myths go. But I know there's a lot of like modern media where that's usually the way to defeat her. Ah, it's a bird's nest. There's a bunch of sparkly bits and bobs in it. Hmm, sparkly bits and bobs. Do you want a shiny necklace? That didn't work. Dang. Fair enough. Let's see. Just the birdhouse thing. This way. Feels like a dangerous place to go. Is there anything clickable around here? I wonder if this old thing still works. Oh. Aw. I was kind of fucking with that. Oh, a pretty handheld mirror. Gosh, my reflection certainly looks worse for wear. Chin up, mirror. Alice. We'll get through this. Well, I know where that goes. Anything in here? Dang. That rat wearing clothes, or am I mad? Hmm. That's everything up here. There's a cat in your lap. We'll give him a pet for Mo. Not that money will do me any good here, but it certainly is shiny. Okay, maybe he wants this shiny thing. Mr. Crow. That interests you in a shiny coin. Nope. Dang. He got hit with 8 ads. Jesus. Let's head on back and put the mirror in that one stack. I feel like that might be it. Or is there another stack? There's the scale. I'm not sure what we put there. Yes. Obviously. What do you mean, obviously? Well, it does have snakes on it. Like, I should have guessed that was probably for her. This seems oddly appropriate. Jeez. I never thought Medusa was all that scary. Thought it was rather unfair what happened to her, all things considered. Oh, getting her head cut off as a trophy thing, I mean. Yeah, her whole story's unfortunate. Why did I do that? I'm just like kind of that one didn't unlock it. I didn't do it. Alice did. Left behind a snakehead. It's a bit frightening. But if I combine this with a long vine, make a pretty convincing fake snake. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad they kind of just told me that. I don't know if I would have guessed that. Big snake. Alright, maybe the snake wants. I mean, maybe the crow wants this. Hmm, keep going. Honestly, this isn't as creepy as I was thinking it would be. If anything, it's oddly comforting. Fake snake. Don't be daft, Alice. The fake snake won't work here. I have no idea what to do with this crow. Ah. Oh, sorry, Miss Raven. I'll leave you alone. Okay, can't go any further. So whatever I need to do to open that door is definitely here somewhere. Anything more useful? Ah, okay. Uh, I see. Damn. Oh. Oh no. Oh dear. Are you just resting? I'm going to assume. You're alright. You're well. Moving on. Jeez, finally, the picture. Wonder where I can use it. I appreciate the hint though. I didn't really realize they were separate things to click on. All right. So, picture. Where's that picture? Is she would be? Was she be holding it? That didn't work. Let's put the stone picture away. I'm certain that was gonna work. Don't be daft, Alice. Hmm. Dang. I would not have guessed that at all, honestly. Guess I probably should be combining things a little more. Oh shoot, at this point. Hmm. Guess I should just try combining stuff at this point. No. Fair enough. Hmm. Like you could. Where is that at? Alice says she's seen that before. Hmm. Well, now the bird has passed. I don't, is it even? Is there any use for this? Hmm. slightly more spanky swankiness. Oh, that's fucked up. But it's interesting. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, okay. So it is just this one now. Hmm. I could have sworn I tried that, but alright, it's fine. The symbol is glowing now. Oh, very strange. Alrighty. Ah, there. Hmm. Smells faintly of the ocean. Hmm. Ah, pieces are coming together here. So would you look at that? It's working again. Well, there is water coming from. I wonder. I suppose. I suppose it's unimportant, as long as it's working. Best not to think about things too hard sometimes. Stevenson Memorial gives me the heebie-jeebies. Whatever heebie-jeebies are. Never thought about it actually. Hmm. All right, let's head on back. All right, Momo, I appreciate you coming out. I missed something. Hmm. All that water, but she can't keep up any. She can't keep any held in her hand. It's all just slipping through her fingers. I don't see any pumps or anything. I don't know where the water's coming from, but whatever, I suppose. Mm. I wonder where this water flows. What's this? A note. Ah, death and life were not enemies, as the humans had always supposed. Just as there could be no warmth of day without the cool hand of night, so too could there be no life without death. Life brought beginnings, mornings, and light. Death brought endings, sleep and peace. Though it was for all time, always, and forever. Hmm. It's one of those pages. Pretty bird. Rest in peace. Hmm. Go ahead and save. What rules? Death and the human. Ah, so it's like a story, a little collectible story. Mm, 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 mm. I love her little walking cycle. It's so charming. Oop, 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 oop. Like she's marching. There we go. Uh-oh. Little guy. Looks like it goes all the way up. Should I try hopping into a bucket? That seems supremely dangerous. Maybe later. Next to the door. Oh. Oh no. Oh, either I've gone mad or there is supposed to be a statue here. Where did she go? I don't know if I like that too much. I don't like that too much at all. Dun, dun, dun. Well, like Alice says, if you don't have the answer, sometimes you just don't think about it. Hmm. I don't want to leave yet without checking if anything else changed. Oh, my friend. Yeah. Dropped a feather. Ah, a feather. Might as well. This is fucked up. uh, hmm. Mm, mm, mm. That's a lot of rubber. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Okay, the music started fading out for a sec. It was just fading out before it looped again. But that kind of spooked me a little bit. Mm, 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 mm. Oh my. Uh, this seems like I shouldn't come here. I feel like only bad things would happen if I stay here. But I mean, we might as well see. Jesus, Joseph, and Mary. Is that Lady Justice? Whose blood is that? I was trying to think of a butterfly. Well, hmm. That's unsettling. Lord help me. Part of me wants to take this axe, but I feel like I shouldn't touch her stuff. I don't want her to move again or anything. Uh, hmm. Statues shouldn't move around like that. That's quite frightening. That's blood. Lord help me. Okay. Just wanted to see if I got all the dialogue. Hopefully she doesn't move again. I wonder who she murked though. Like, what made her move, and two, who she take out? I hate that the music keeps fading out random. Well, I guess it's not random. It's like looping, but it's so like unsettling. Poor baby. I hope it's the butt. Every time I get to okay, last time. Where did I walk over an item? Past skeleton. You're not talking about the ring, are you? Because I didn't take that on purpose. Oh, this big, big grin cigarette, guaranteed to give any man except expectant mother or child a big grin. Jesus, there's still a few left here. Yeah, these things like blend into the background so well. I'll leave you peeps. Just kidding. Before I go, one more for the road. In my mind, I put a cigarette in his mouth. One last time. I could have sworn he had one in his mouth when we walked past him the first time. Who knows? Alright. Finally, we're going up this time. And ride bucket. Oh dear, this is surface, is it? I'm still underground. Where is this place? Looks nothing like the ruins from before. Is that a house? Hmm. Somewhere. Oh, I don't like that. Don't like that one bit. I don't like this painting much. Yeah, whoever did this painting did an awesome job of making it unsettling. What is this? A bit ominous. Hmm. 2. Life sowed the seeds of the living, and when the time came, death harvested. He cleaved their souls from their flesh, and blood and teeth, and brought them to the after. He would leave them there because their souls did not belong to him. Death did not belong to anyone, anywhere, and no one and nothing belonged to him. All Death knew was taking. There was so much taking to be done. Hmm. Okay, okay. I hope that all of those are in this demo. I mean, it would be a good hook to not to put only like half of those in the demo. The complete works of Edgar Allan Poe. Hmm. What an ominous poem. Aren't most of his poems kind of ominous? This is Nevermore. Be that world our sign of parting, bird or fiend, I shriek of starting. Get thee back into the tempest of the night's Plutonian shore. Leave no black plume as the token of that lie thy soul hath spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken. Quit the bust above my door. Take thy beak from my heart, and take thy form from my door, from off my door. Quote the raven, nevermore. And the raven, never fitting, still is sitting on the pallid bust of Pallas just above my chamber door, and his eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that is dreaming, and the lamplight o'er him streaming throws his shadow on the floor, and my soul from out thou shadow that lies floating on the door shall be lifted nevermore. Pardon my terrible reading, Jesus. Okay, so the underlined parts are probably a clue for something. The crow, an allegory for death. See, I see. Hmm. Okay, okay. Is this in my inventory or do I have to come back? Okay, it's in my inventory. They're a very attractive couple. Doesn't look very happy. Hmm. Oh, key. Oh, it's a house key. Uh, um, oh my god. I hate that quite a lot. God help me. I love her reaction to things. It's so, like, I don't know. It's, oh, why do you have it? And why are all these clocks stuck on 12:09? Not 12:09, 9 o'clock. It's that key. He didn't have that before, did he? That makes no sense. How did that even... Well, in any case, I have the key now. Uh, you stay in there, sir. In what sort of world do real things fall out of things? It's an unpleasant painting at that. You stay in there, sir. That's all I ask. I feel like I have the fan, the mouse across the screen to make sure I don't miss anything. Okay. So can I go back down if I need to? Quite a long way down. Okay, so I'm stuck. I'm stuck in this area. That's fair. Completely wrecked. Must have been one nasty crash. Hmm. There's nothing out here. Anything. Shiny thing. I don't see no shiny thing. Where did you see that? The fool. Fair enough. The fool is usually like the protagonist, right? Person going on the journey. Thank you, random. Alice is looking directly at the screen to thank you. I wonder if the key could open it. What? Ah, Butterfingers. Let's try this again. Oh, bother. Hello, you look a bit lost. Jesus Christ, the talking cat. Jesus Christ, the talking girl. That's a bit of a rude greeting, don't you think? Goodness, where on earth did you... My god, you're talking cat. I believe that's been well established, yes. Jesus, Joseph, and Mary. Oh, you just can't believe it. You are you some sort of radio toy or something? Are those the only options? Radio toy or something? In that case, I suppose I would be a something. Oh gosh, now you've done it, Alice. Her name was Blue. No, I feel like it wasn't always like that. You've hit your head and now you're talking to cats, just like Aunt Edith. Your Aunt Edith is a cat lady. Oh, sorry. No, I mean she talks to cats. But she's loony, and so am I guess. Why do you have that memory? That's a random memory to retain. So, you seem shocked. Apparently, you've seen a cat before. Not a talking one. Oh, yes, of course, but not well. I can't say I've heard one speak. Really? I've found most cats quite verbose. Maybe they just don't want to talk to you. Well, they meow at me. I obviously don't understand them. But you speak English. I'm also fluent in German. Okay. I think I must be hallucinating. Give me a moment. I need to get my thoughts together. He's like following the mouse. Pat, pat. I hit my head pretty hard earlier. Yes, I saw. That was quite the fall. Nobody's fallen down here in a while. You saw? Have you been watching me? Oh, sure. You're quite clever, Alice. Getting that fountain working again. The last one just fiddled with those statues for a while and then gave up. Well, wait, sorry, how do you know my name? Because you look like an Alice. Okay, because that's what you are, aren't you? An Alice? What does that mean? How exactly does an Alice look? Well, you don't look just like any old Alice. You look perfectly like yourself. And since you happen to be Alice, it means you look rather like an Alice. After all, how else would you look? I am terribly confused. I do fucks with that though. That logic line. I understand it. Well then, which is it? You're either confused or you're Alice. Which one? Both. I'm both, I suppose. I'm very confused Alice at the moment. Sorry, I'm just a little overwhelmed right now. So much has happened since I woke up. It's just all just a bit much, you know? If you could just help me get my head sorted, I would very much appreciate it. Sure, very confused, Alice. How can I help you? How do I get out of here? You know how I can get out of here? That depends on what you mean by out of here. I want to get out of this wherever we are. Out of this hole or wherever it is. Back to where? To just not here mostly. Back to where I was before. The outside. Do you know the way out? I should imagine the way out is the opposite of how you fell in. Though it's usually a one-way trip. See, that's just the issue. I can't remember how I fell in, or much of anything really. I mean, I remember a few things, like books and basic arithmetic, and how to speak English, of course. All the helpful memories are just gone. I just remember waking up here. Why does she remember that thing about her aunt? That felt really random. If that's something that actually has lore relevance, it would be very interesting. Does that sort of thing usually happen to you? Forgetting things, I mean. How should I know if I usually forget things where when I can't remember who I am? You're Alice? Well, I didn't forget that, obviously. Do you know the way out of here or not? Sure, it's in the house. Really? Well, alright. May have the key back then. I shouldn't think so, no. Why not? Does it belong to you? No, it doesn't. Well, no, it's mine. Isn't mine exactly. But I found it, and this whole place seems abandoned, so I thought I could keep it. Is it abandoned? You're here. I'm here. This place is filled with rubbish. I figured someone had tossed it out. Well, if no one wanted it, I might as well put it to use, right? Maybe I want it. Maybe that's why I picked it up. Look, Mr. Cat, I just really need to get out of here. Can I please have the key? No. Can you at least just unlock the door for me? You keep the key, I just need to get in. No. Well, why not? There's nothing behind that door for you yet. But you just said that's the way out. Yes, but not for you. Not yet. See? This is just the demo. And the house and everything after is all content that's not quite ready for you yet. That's early access stuff in there. Early access? What are you talking about? Well, this is the demo, only the first tiny little bit of your story. If you'd like to experience the rest, you'll have to wait for the next bits to be out. So that's up to you too. Up to me? What do you mean? If you had to patreon.com. Oh no. If you want the rest of the game, you can check out the Kickstarter. I was joking. Okay, the Kickstarter. That's currently up. That's where you can gain access to the rest of the game as it's developed and released. Kickstarter? If I really want to read a Kickstarter, you know what? I enjoyed the game. I will read this Kickstarter ad. Yes, it's where they're hoping to get funded for full game production. You can find the link on the title page. Tell me more. Could you tell me more about the Kickstarter? How much story left? Oh, quite a lot, Alice. This is only the first half of the first chapter. And they're planning for 12 chapters and at least 4 unique endings, depending on the choices you make. 12 chapters. And how will those come out? One at a time or all at once? The story will be divided into 3 acts, with each act containing 4 chapters, plus the different endings in the last act. Quite right. I kinda love this though. Hello again, Mr. Cat. About the Kickstarter. Could you tell me more about the Kickstarter? How do I help? Well, it sounds like they have their work cut out for them. Any way I can help? So polite, Alice. You've already supported the project just by playing this demo. But if you'd like to see more of it, supporting the Tebow Kickstarter is the best way to help. To make sure this game is able to continue development, you can obviously tell the hundreds of friends I'm sure a popular person like you has about this game. You know, I do have 3 viewers currently on my stream. So I'm a pretty popular guy. Spread the word to say so to say. Uh this has been an enjoyable experience though. I've definitely liked this. What should I do now? If I can't go into the house, what should I do now? You can look into the Kickstarter for the game or the social. Or just stay here and walk around for it. See if you missed anything. Please, can I have the key? Please. How about this? When you get to the real thing, I'll give it to you myself. I would rather you just have it now. That would be nice, wouldn't it? So can you give it to me? No. Please? No. Pretty, pretty, please? No. Pretty, 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 please? I suppose if it's the only way to quell your incessant pestering, I can give it to you. Really? Thank you, Mr. Cat. Be aware you may not encounter what you expect. I don't like how you said that, but thank you for the key. I wonder if the key could open it. Well, here goes nothing. If I get jump scared, I'm gonna be mad. Oh, credits. I love these little portraits. I love the style. Whoa. That was the game. That was Habromania. I will say, if y'all were interested in this, definitely check them out. Definitely give them a little support. I'm gonna definitely be supporting the Kickstarter. I that was fun. I fucks with it heavy, and I love the art style. So I'm definitely gonna play this when it actually comes out. Oh, Ask Oscar Studios. Thank you for playing the Habromania demo. With love from Sydney and the Tosca Studios team. I love this game though. I love it. That was great. That was great. Definitely quicker than I thought. But considering it was a demo, I think we got a good little taste of it. But that's all I had played. All I had planned here for the night. I sadly do not have time for a whole nother game tonight. This was a very short stream, sadly, but it's kind of had how it had to be. I can put that on the list though. Maybe we could play that next Spooky Tuesday. Did I get all the collectibles though? I know I got the pool card. Oh, but already. I know this was a bit of a short one, but I appreciate y'all coming on out. I have been the Rob called Zeus, the reincarnated god who's trying to do a little better this time. You can find me on Twitter, TikTok, you know, where I post mostly my art. But thank you for coming on out, and I hope you all have a good Tuesday. Well, it's Wednesday now. Have a good one. Have a good rest of the week, rest of the month, and take it easy.